a lot of these paddles, they've been around for a lot longer. They've just been looking 1 year at a time, and it's great to see them really get things together.
Well, next up, we have the final of the men's C2 200 metres. And this one, despite being removed from the Olympic programme for Tokyo 2020 to make way for women's canoe racing, we've got some real quality in this field. We've got the reigning European champions, the Russians. We've got some gold medalists from Spain as well. But in lane 1, representing India, that's Gaurav Tomar and Sunil Singh Salam. Alongside them, representing Kazakhstan, that's Viktor Stepanov and Vladimir Petrov. Stepanov finishing 4th in the C1 200 yesterday. He'll be certainly looking to go one better, break into the medals in the doubles.
It looks like the wind's picking up again and seeing really healthy tailwind there, so I'm excited for these coming events to see if we're going to see some more fast times. I'm not certain whether the world record can be touched in this event. It's such a strong performance of 35.35 by the Russian crew of Kovachev and Schittel, but you never know. This is turning out to be a fast day.
In lane 4, representing China, Xing and Li, and Li Qiang has won a World Championship silver medalist in the C1 200 in 2015, a 2-time Olympian as well. Ivan Stil of Russia in lane 5, paddling with Alexander Kovalenko, the fastest qualifiers in a time of 37.553. Gold medalists here last year and the reigning European champions. Alongside them in lane 6, that's Spain's Anthony Segura and Alfonso Benavides. Benavides winning silver in the C1 200 yesterday. Segura finishing 7th, and they're now teaming up in the K2. Alongside them in lane 7 in the white boats, hats on backwards, that's Artur Gulyev and Aleiron Mamadaliev of Uzbekistan. They were silver medalists at the Under-23 World Championships in the C2 500 metres last year. Poland's Aleksander Kitewski and Norman Zezula, they all line up in lane 8. And in lane 9, representing Mozambique, that's Musa Chamon and Nordino Musa. And Johnny, in this race, really exciting to see a couple of nations that we don't see that often in World Cup or World Championship finals. We've got Mozambique in lane 9 and India in lane 1. Exciting to see, especially as we saw the North Koreans doing well in the women's events yesterday. Some more nations really stepping up.
Yes, absolutely. Pushing through the qualifications to actually get into the final. It's a first step. To really making the sport a little bit more global. So it's great to see them there. It's going to be tough with the quality, in the middle lanes of this race.
A couple of minutes away from the start, as we were saying, the C2 200 was removed from the Olympic programme and won't be appearing at Tokyo 2020. So was the men's K2 200 as well. And that's so that we can introduce C1 and C2 racing for the women, and we've now got parallel and equal events for men's and women's racing. Apologies, it was a C1 200 that's been removed from the Olympic programme, not the C2 200.
Yeah, this hasn't been an Olympic event, but it doesn't stop it being any less, hotly contested. We do have that world record holder in the boat here in the middle lanes, but with a different partner. 35.35 is going to be hard to get to, but it's looking like good conditions. Let's see if they can get out of the blocks well. Benavides, a real expert for 200 metres, next to the Russian crew there. closer to the camera. Being held for a while here, always tricky to keep the boat still. Keeping the paddles in the water for stability until they hear the start of the ready, set call. There we go. Well, they held them there for a while. The Russians really have popped out well.
Underway here in the final of the men's C2 200 metres. It's a fantastic start for Segura and Benavides of Spain in lane 6. Look at the stroke rate there of the Russians in lane 5, also in the white boat. Segura and Benavides have a lead, just a nose over Russia though. 50 metres left to go of this C2 200 metres. Russia closing that gap on Spain. Spain still leading it out though. Who will be there in the medals as well? Spain take gold. Russia, I think, took silver, but Poland were up there as well. And that's another one that we're going to have to go and have a look at the judges' decisions and the photo finish. But a brilliant, brilliant win for Spain in the men's C2 200 metres.
Yeah, the Spanish certainly don't need to look at the photo finish. They're pretty happy about that. Great performance, actually, a really well-timed lunge as well, which just sealed it. They shot their boat across the line, leant back on their paddles, and yeah, they knew they had the win. What a great feeling. See them just reacting well to the movement of the bucket, no movement before the go. Nicely done.
At the start, would you wait to see the bucket drop, or would you wait to hear the beep?
Always depends kind of on what the start bucket system is, whether it's moving a little bit of a delay to the sound, or whether the starter is pressing the button so quickly that you're almost having to anticipate it. The starts this weekend, I think, in Duisburg have been really well controlled. We haven't seen too many false starts. The equipment's really good, so generally you just be listening to starters' orders, and then just as soon as you see the bucket start to move, you're ready to go.
What a lunge there by the Polish crew to come through and take bronze. Perfectly timed by them. But a big, big race and a really important gold medal for the Spanish player. That's Segura and Benavides. Benavides with the silver medal in the C1 yesterday. He adds the gold to his collection. And you can really see just how important it is to them, especially with Russia going so close the whole way down the field.
Absolutely, I mean, a lot of experience in the Russian boat there. I did expect them to come back, actually, the Spanish, but Segura and Benavides, they really held on perfectly strongly.